And welcome back, folks. Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play of the Alpha of Oxygen Not Included. Glad to have you along. And of course, well, we're expanding our base anyway. I don't know if we're expanding it right, but it is being expanded. Apparently we don't have any research tasks selected. So we do have some basic research done in level 2. Yeah, we have percolation, which converts slime into algae. I think that it's kind of our next big thing because we're getting low on the algae that kind of surrounds the base. So we're going to research that for the advanced research. And for our basic research, do we have all the level 1 stuff done? Looks like it. Let's go with... It's the fine dining duke. Converts a deep fried mush bar. Okay. Let's go for that as well. Or can we only do one or the other? Or maybe I have to select the other research bench. So let's go with percolation for our advanced research, and for this one, we'll go with what did we say we were going to do? Fine dining. Okay. And we also have to make sure that we do the fabrication thing. Fabricate. And continue forever. Forever! Remember that you're here forever! Cancel that. Yes, continue researching. Okay, new duplicates are available. Again, I don't think we need to build any more duplicates right now because we're just kind of sustaining our balance at this point. So we'll just leave them be for now. Rosalind just went to bed. How come she was up? That's the loud snorer. That's why she's over here by by herself. Everybody else is just kind of chilling. What was our report for yesterday? Net minus 93, which was quite a bit. Now, a couple days ago, we had like nets. I don't know what it was. It was like 1,000 or something like that. So I'm hoping that that we get back to producing more oxygen than we're taking away. I don't really want to make any more oxygen-producing devices right now because I want to make sure that we don't burn through the algae too quickly. Like I said, we are starting to get a little bit low. They do have to come over here and start digging this stuff out at some point, I'm hoping. There's some muckroot there, so we can harvest that. So there's a few things there. Again, we could come up here and get a little bit of algae, but this contaminated oxygen kind of freaks me out, so I'm just going to leave that be for now. Shannon going underwater, doing a little bit of construction for us. They're charging up the batteries, so that's kind of like the first thing of the day. Did we decide that we probably needed another battery? I think we did, because these drain pretty quickly when there's no energy being generated. So maybe we'll go for like another small battery, or we'll try to get one large one. The only thing is we don't have any space for a large battery. I'd have to expand the base a little bit more. So, oh, actually, no, we do have the large battery. Okay, so that's why it's taking so long for that to fill up. Again, we want to make sure that we're producing oxygen at night. You know, we're still producing CO2 with our replicants breathing, but there's nothing for them to breathe, then we're going to be out of luck. So they're doing the research. Looks like, who is this? Shannon. Shannon's kind of our worker right now. Everybody else has basic tasks, and Shannon's the only one doing the base building. Hard work. Woodrow's learning has gone up. Why is Woodrow doing research? Because your learning sucks, my friends. Research is complete ×2. Okay. Okay, so that's the interior decoration. And what else do we have? Power regular. Okay. Let's take a look at decor. Sculpting block. Reduces stress. Tasteful memorial. Blank canvas. Must be painted by duplicant. Huh. Okay, who has the most stress? Rosalind. Melody. Yeah, stress is starting to creep up there too. So can we put up any of these blank canvases? We can put up one here. This is a high decor area, so that should be fine. Glad it actually shows us what that's like. We can put a sculpting block there. That's going to help the decor. We'll put one here. And we'll put one over here so they don't feel so stressed out from living in a underground alien world where they basically have to scrape by to survive. Those blocks, they're going to make everything better for them. We can do a ceiling lamp. That reduces stress as well. So they're good there. They don't need light while they're sleeping, do they? That seems strange. So we've put some light right there too. That might help. We have a food shortage. Oh yes, our edibles are getting down. So let's make a couple lice loaves if we have the ability to, and we will make our standard mush loaves as well. Blanche, athletics has gone up. Okay. Shannon is harvesting water. Again, like the idea was having this well here so they wouldn't have to go all the way down here. But anyway, here we are. Okay, everything else looks okay for now. Again, we're just kind of hanging on right now. The stress is creeping up though. So Shannon is making mush bars. So I'm wondering now if we do actually need another duplicant, because everybody's busy. They're all doing stuff. They're all doing productive stuff that I would like them to be doing. But there are jobs that aren't getting done. The caveat to that, though, is that we're going to be sucking down even more oxygen if we create another duplicate. So it's a balancing act, right? Okay, so we're generating more power. You're doing research. You're doing research. I mean, we're kind of stuck waiting for our research to be done right now. That's kind of the big thing. Food shortage. So yes, we are making mush bars. So that should hopefully take care of that. I don't know if we have any. We don't have anything in our box, do we? Storing 0 out of 150. So that's a big negatory. So they're going to be cooking for a while, I think, till we kind of catch up there. Yeah, everything's just kind of rolling along, and insufficient resources. Okay, so we don't have any more algae right now for our deoxidizers, so that's a big thing. So we do need. I actually should extend my ladder down to the bottom here. We do need them to start digging this stuff out. There you go, algae, perfect. And you should start building some stuff too. It's like when they run out of other things or they run out of resources. Inapplicable research. Okay, so are they done now? What were they researching? They were researching fine dining. So that's done. Okay, so they have their level 1 research done. So we can only do one thing at a time, I guess. Okay. Well, we'll leave Woodrow working on the supercomputer for now. The mush bars, they don't have any fabric, so we do want more mush bars because we are running low on food right now, and the last thing I'd like to do is to run out of food. It's one of the basics for life, that and oxygen, which we're trying to get. So, again, it's our balancing act. So I don't mind if this research station is idle. That's fine. We can survive with that one being idle. So water is being dripped in here. It looks like it's being dripped in here. It seems like it's being dripped in there. Okay, so they're finally clearing out this little area. That's great. You're building the rock. Okay, that's neat. This needs power. Okay, so power. We're going to need a electrical wire to run up and over. There we go. Alright, and how are we doing with our battery usage? Are we sucking through this very quickly, or... I gotta watch the oxygen over here as well, because I have absolutely no oxygen generation devices in this area, and this is where a couple of the replicants are sleeping, so... 58... So, okay. We're not using up all the power, so everything should be running overnight, except this doesn't have any algae. Okay, so that's why it's not running overnight. Gotcha. So again, they're working on power, skill increase. Yeah, let's look at a report for yesterday. No, plus 49. So we did okay yesterday for oxygen generation. Even though some of these things weren't working at all. Okay, so we just finished refrigerator, cooking station, planter box, micro musher. Okay, so let's put in a fridge and a deep fried mush bar. I guess that's kind of the upper echelon of mush bars. How big is this? This is like 3 tiles across. I guess I'm gonna have to start expanding like up into this area. So we'll put a terrarium up here. We need to breathe. Got to remember that we need to breathe. What else do we need up here? We're going to put in some tiles, like so, and we'll do it like this, and we'll dig out you. And actually, we don't need the ceiling that large. They just need enough space to walk around, basically. So try to contain whatever oxygen that we're producing in this area. Okay. So we will build our cooking station up there, I guess. This seems like it's going to make some sort of noxious gas. I could be wrong, though, but electrical wire, so we got to run like so, and then up. Make sure we connect that up and over. There we go. Okay. So you're still working on the rock. The rock takes a long time to build, I guess. Got nothing on the go there. Oxygen's being generated here a little bit because there is some oxalite. It's okay. Those things are just kind of hopping around. I think they contaminate the air, actually. It's phosphorite. We do have a whole bunch of slime around, too. We can dig down. That will give us a little bit more algae as well. There's kind of little pockets of it around. Again, that's kind of what's holding us back right now. And I do have to set the research again. So we did say percolation, right? There we go. Okay. We'll get that going. Nobody's putting any algae into these things. Why is that? Maybe because we don't have any more harvested yet. Okay. Lots of stuff to do, but again, if I make more of them, then we're going to be using more resources. I mean, I could put another bed up here, I suppose. I think I'm going to have to, really. Just to make sure that we got some stuff done. Shannon's doing an art right now. Good for you, Shannon. Expand your artistic horizons. Your Rosalind's doing an art. Okay. Hopefully that will reduce the stress somewhat. Research Center idle. I know that. Okay. And again, nobody is kind of filling up the oxidizers, which is starting to worry me. You guys should really, really start like mining over this way. Maybe it's time that I take a look at the jobs. And okay, so from what I understand, they go from like right to left. You're a builder, runner, technician, scientist. Let's take a look at the new duplicants, actually. Maybe there's a digger. You're a miner, which is basically a digger. You're a loud sleeper. But I'm planning to put your bed up in an isolated area. You're good at, like, everything. But you can't do research, which is fine. And your athletics is good. I like you. Let's print you. Grub. Grub, congratulations. You are now part of the not-so-rocky spaceport. Let's make sure that you have a bed. Where's the cots? Furniture, cot. Right there. We'll put you right next to the pile of algae. That should be great for you. Yeah, it will be. Should build a mess table, too, at some point. How's our edibles doing? I should probably make a little bit more, because we're at 10,000 calories. Plus, we do have an extra person now. Whoa, what? This is entombed? Okay. How did that happen? You guys need to, like, take care of that, like, ASAP. Yeah, don't... Yeah, this dude's, like, he's hanging by his head. Holy crap. And he needs to pee. Like, guys, you gotta get on that. That's like, super important right now. Yeah. Using the washroom, that is important, too. Making mush bars, that's important. But your friend who has his head stuck in a rock... Yeah, you need to get on that, my friends. You need to get... The fact that they've actually added this into the game is fabulous. I don't know how it happened. If he was standing on this while he built it, or someone built it while he was standing on that. Shannon, what are you doing? You're going to sleep. And this poor fella is still entombed. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll have our first colonist death. Anyway, that's a couple of cycles. I'm going to end things off there for now. Hey, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.